Welcome, everyone, to another deep dive here on ContraQuest. Today, we're going to be diving deep into the world of Goddess Tara. Now, whether you're a seasoned explorer of Tantra and Hinduism or just starting your journey, I think you're going to find this deep dive fascinating.
Tara really is a unique blend of power and grace. And to truly understand her, I think it helps to start with her iconography. Like, what are the visual clues that tell us, hey, this is Tara?
Yeah, let's say we're encountering her for the first time. What should we be looking for? What are the symbols that make her instantly recognizable?
Well, one of the most striking symbols is the blue lotus. You'll often see her holding it, or it'll be somewhere in the depiction. And it's not just any lotus that blue color is key. It signifies a deep spiritual wisdom, a knowledge that goes beyond the ordinary.
So it's not just about beauty, it's about what that blue represents.
Mhm.
She's not just a powerful force, but a source of wisdom and guidance as well.
Absolutely. Think of the blue lotus as a symbol of enlightenment. It reminds us that Tara's energy can illuminate our path and help us access deeper truths.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, I've also seen Tara depicted with a skull bowl, sometimes called a kapala. That's pretty intense imagery. What's the significance of that?
Yeah, the skull bowl can be a bit jarring at first, I know, but it's actually a really potent symbol of transformation, especially within the tantric tradition. It represents the dissolution of ego, the shedding of old patterns, those limitations that hold us back.
So it's about confronting our fears and embracing change.
Exactly. The skull bowl reminds us that Tara's energy can help us navigate those transitions, letting go of what no longer serves us, and then we can emerge stronger and more resilient.
It's like she's guiding us through a process of death and rebirth, helping us to shed our old selves and embrace new possibilities.
That's a beautiful way to put it. And speaking of transformation, there's another key symbol: scissors.
Scissors. Okay, now that's not your typical goddess accessory.
Right, but that's what makes Tara so unique. The scissors symbolize her ability to just swiftly cut away obstacles, negative patterns, anything that's in the way of our spiritual growth.
She's not afraid to take action, to make those necessary cuts.
Not at all. Tara's energy is very dynamic and proactive. She's a protector, a guide, but also a force for change. She's urging us to move forward with courage and determination.
I like that. It's like she's saying, I'm here to support you, but you also need to be willing to do the work to make those necessary changes.
Exactly. And that actually brings us to the concept of Tara as Tara, the fierce protector.
Tara. The name itself sounds powerful. What makes this aspect of Tara so significant?
Well, Tara is the form of Tara who protects us from extreme difficulties, the kind of challenges that can really shake us to our core.
Life can definitely throw those curveballs. Are there any stories or anecdotes that really illustrate this fierce protective energy?
Oh, there's a fascinating story about a devotee who was deeply devoted to Tara. He would chant her mantras late into the night. And one night, during his practice, he was suddenly startled by a loud banging on his window. Now, he was several floors up, so it was impossible for anyone to actually be there.
Okay, now that's giving me chills. What did he do?
He was terrified, obviously. But he knew he couldn't break his concentration, so he kept chanting, his focus unwavering, even with the fear. It was as if Tara was testing his devotion, his ability to remain steady in the face of adversity.
Wow, that's incredibly powerful. So even in her protection, there's a sense of challenge. She's pushing the devotee to become stronger.
Exactly. Tara's fierceness isn't about punishment. It's about pushing us beyond our limits, helping us to discover our own inner strength.
It's a reminder that true strength comes from facing our fears
Yeah.
and overcoming those obstacles. Now, we've been talking about Tara, but I understand that Tara has other forms as well.
Yes. In addition to Tara, there is Ekaja and Nila Saraswati. Each of these forms embodies a different aspect of Tara's energy.
Okay, let's start with the Gajah. What sets her apart?
Well, Ekaja is often depicted with a single braid, and that represents focused energy, unwavering intention. She embodies the power of concentration, the ability to direct our energy towards our goals.
The single braid is such a striking visual. It really conveys that sense of focus and determination.
It is, right, and it reminds us that working with Tara isn't just about asking for help. It's about aligning our own energy with her potent force. It's about becoming active participants in our own transformation.
So it's a partnership, not just a one-way street. Okay, now tell me about Nila Saraswati. What's her specialty?
Neela Saraswati is quite special. She's the blue Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and learning, but with a unique twist.
A blue Saraswati. Okay, I'm intrigued. What kind of twist are we talking about?
While the traditional Saraswati bestows knowledge, Neela Saraswati grants a deeper kind of wisdom. It's not just about accumulating facts, it's about understanding the true meaning and application of that knowledge.
Ah, so it's about going beyond intellectual understanding to a more profound experiential knowing.
Exactly. Neela Saraswati's gifts empower us to actually use that knowledge effectively, to transform information into wisdom that can guide our actions and shape our lives.
It's fascinating how these three forms, Tara, Ikajaya, and Neela Saraswati, represent such different facets of Tara's energy. Are they seen as separate entities, or are they different aspects of the same goddess?
That's a great question, and it really gets to the heart of understanding deity forms. You can see them as both distinct and interconnected, like different facets of a diamond, each reflecting light in a unique way, but they're all part of the same precious stone.
I love that analogy. So while they have distinct qualities, they're ultimately all expressions of Tara's divine power.
Precisely. And to make it even more fascinating, you can actually see parallels between these three forms and some really fundamental concepts in Hinduism.
Oh, I'm always up for connecting the dots. What kind of parallels?
Well, Tara, with her power to destroy and transform, resonates with the energy of Shiva, the destroyer, and Akajaya, with her focused intention, echoes the creative power of Brahma. And then Neela Saraswati, the bestower of wisdom, aligns with Vishnu, the preserver who upholds cosmic order through knowledge.
It's like a whole cosmic puzzle fitting together. Understanding those connections really deepens our appreciation for Tara's complexity.
It does, doesn't it? And speaking of unlocking wisdom, there's a captivating story about a rishi named Viswamitra that really illustrates both the power of Tara's energy and the importance of approaching her with the right intention.
Okay, I'm all ears. Who is this Rishi Viswamitra, and what's his connection to Tara?
Rishi Viswamitra was a powerful sage, known for his really intense spiritual practices, and he desired to attain a special power called Mahamaya.
Mahamaya. That sounds incredibly powerful. What exactly is it?
Mahamaya is the divine power of illusion, the force that underlies the entire phenomenal world. It's a profound and potent energy, and Viswamitra was determined to master it.
So what did he do? Did he succeed?
Well, he embarked on a rigorous spiritual journey, practicing intense mantra chanting and meditation for 1,000 years.
1,000 years. Okay, that's some serious dedication.
It is. But despite all his efforts, he failed to attain the siddhi, the power of Mahamaya. And here's where things get interesting. He became so frustrated that he actually decided to curse the vidya, the knowledge of Mahamaya, so that no one else could succeed either.
Wow, that's a pretty dramatic reaction. What happened after he threw this cosmic tantrum?
Well, as he was about to utter the curse, a divine voice boomed down from the heavens, stopping him in his tracks.
Okay, I'm getting goosebumps. What did the voice say?
The divine voice told Viswamitra that his mantra was actually correct, but his method of practice, his sadhana, was flawed. It's a powerful reminder that even with the right knowledge, the way we approach our spiritual practice matters, the sincerity, the purity of our intention.
So it's not just about the words we speak,
Mm-hmm.
but the heart and the dedication behind them. That's a profound message.
It really is. And this message sent Viswamitra on a new quest to refine his path. He traveled to a remote region, seeking guidance and deeper understanding.
And what did he find there? Did he finally achieve his goal?
He encountered this really striking figure, a man with long hair and a radiant aura, sitting in meditation, surrounded by 3 beautiful women. But here's the twist. In front of him was a bowl filled with unconventional offerings, things that really challenged Viswamitra's traditional understanding of spiritual practice.
Unconventional offerings? Like what?
Things like meat and alcohol. These offerings, while seemingly taboo, represent the transcendence of ordinary dualities, like pure and impure, a key concept in Tantra.
So it's about going beyond surface judgments to a deeper understanding of energy and transformation.
Precisely. And Viswamitra initially was shocked and outraged by this scene. He questioned the legitimacy of the man's practice.
I could imagine he wasn't too pleased. So what happened next?
What unfolded was a really profound dialogue that challenged Viswamitra's assumptions. And as they conversed, Viswamitra made a startling realization. The man that he'd been challenging was none other than Vishnu, one of the principal deities of Hinduism, disguised in a form that resembled the Buddha.
Wow, what a plot twist. So he'd been judging the practices of Vishnu himself. What about the 3 women? Who were they?
They were revealed to be Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, and Mahasaraswati, representing the three fundamental forces: creation, preservation, and destruction.
Okay, mind officially blown. This story just went from a simple quest to a cosmic revelation.
I know, right? And here's the most amazing part. Vishnu actually instructed Viswamitra on the proper use of Panchamakara.
Panchamakara. I'm not familiar with that term. What is it?
Panchamakara are 5 elements. They're often misunderstood, but they challenge conventional morality. They're used in specific tantric practices to help transcend limiting beliefs and access a deeper level of consciousness.
So it's like using these seemingly taboo elements to break free from societal conditioning and access a higher truth.
You got it. And Vishnu told Viswamitra to use these elements in his worship of Tara.
So this whole encounter, this incredible revelation, was ultimately pointing Viswamitra towards Tara.
Exactly. And the story concludes with Viswamitra finally achieving the siddhi of Mahamaya through his devotion to Tara, using the Panchamakara as instructed.
What an incredible journey. It's a testament to Tara's power. But it also highlights the importance of guidance, of having the right knowledge and approach, to truly unlock her blessings.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that Tara's path is not always easy, but it's transformative. She requires courage, dedication, and a willingness to let go of the old to embrace the new.
So we've covered her iconography, her fierce yet compassionate nature, and this amazing story of Rishi Viswamitra. It's already so much to unpack, but I'm curious, is there anything else that Tara offers her devotees? Are there other blessings or gifts associated with her?
Absolutely. Tara's energy is multifaceted, and while protection and wisdom are key, she also offers other boons. She's known to bestow eloquence in speech and writing, making her a patron of artists, poets, anyone who works with words.
Ah, so she's got that creative energy flowing too. It makes sense with her connection to Nila Saraswati, that connection to knowledge and wisdom.
Exactly. It's all interconnected. And beyond eloquence, Tara is also associated with material prosperity.
Material prosperity. That's interesting. We often think of spiritual wealth as separate from material wealth. But it sounds like Tara bridges that gap.
She does. It's about recognizing that abundance can manifest on multiple levels. It's not about rejecting the material world, but about bringing spiritual consciousness into all aspects of life.
So it's not an either situation. It's about aligning our inner and outer worlds, our spiritual and material lives.
You've got it. And finally, Tara is also said to grant lasting fame to her devotees.
Fame. Now that's a bit unexpected.
I know, right? It might seem a bit worldly. But in the context of Hindu thought, fame isn't just about ego gratification. It's about leaving a positive mark on the world, having your actions and contributions remembered and honored.
So it's about making a lasting impact, not just fleeting recognition.
Precisely, and it ties back to the idea that Tara's energy is transformative. She helps her devotees to become the most powerful, impactful versions of themselves, both in their own lives and in the world at large.
This has been an incredible deep dive. We've uncovered so much about Tara, her iconography, her fierce compassion, her multifaceted forms, and the profound blessings she offers. It really opened my eyes to the depth and complexity of this goddess.
It's been a joy to explore these layers with you. Tara is truly a captivating figure, and the more we delve into her mysteries, the more we uncover about ourselves and the nature of true power.
Absolutely. Now, I'm curious, do you have any personal connection to Tara? Have you worshipped her or experienced her energy in your life? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below.
Yes, please share. And before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, let's just take a moment to invite Tara's blessings into our lives. May her fierce compassion guide us, her wisdom illuminate our paths, and her transformative power help us to become the most radiant, courageous versions of ourselves.
May her blessings extend to all beings, bringing peace, understanding, and the strength to face life's challenges with grace and determination. And for more explorations into the mystical realms of Tantra and Hinduism, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Tantra Quest.